Okay. We'll see how this goes. I'm not quite sure how the audio's levels are going to be, so I'm going to have to do some messing around with that at some point. But yeah, first flight, well, third flight overall. First flight, trying it without watching a YouTube video at the same time. I foresee lots of challenges in my future, but we'll give it a go. I think I've got the basics down. It's just some of the later start procedures I might do in the wrong order. And then the stuff just before landing is usually pretty rough. Trying to follow the star into the actual airport I want to go. I always seem to mess that up, or I have messed it up on the last 2 flights, so yeah. It is what it is. We'll see how we get on. Alright, let's do this, shall we? I'll hide that. And we'll do a little walk around, I think, initially. I don't know how loud. Oh, the GPU is going to be insanely loud. So we'll just move away from that. We're not going to do like an official walk around. We're just going to enjoy the size of the airplane. To be honest, I wouldn't even know what I'm looking for. This thing is an absolute monster. I feel like I'm right in saying it's like the biggest engine in service at the minute. GE90 until the X version comes out. I don't know. It could already be out at this point. She is Mahusiv. First time using this livery as well, and I just want to say big shout out to them for the detail on the underside of the wing. All the streaks and stuff. Very nice. Back of the engine. Gorgeous. The tyres. Absolutely stunning. The detail. All the lines and everything. It's crazy. We got the aircon going in at the bottom. We've got some maintenance hatch. All the, like this thing here, the lab service, the loader, the jet fuel. You got these little engine like mechanic boxes as well. You can just drop them in from the menu, which is very cool. We are doing a lab service at the minute. I will say I've got everything in terms of like loading, freight and everything down as instantaneous loading because I have no patience And I'm just trying to kind of get as many flights in as I can and just kind of get used to the aeroplane and fly around a bit. And it's just not really fun to kind of sit and wait 20 minutes for fuel and stuff to get loaded, so everything's instantaneous, and then hopefully we can get underway pretty quick. That's the plan anyway. It's not going to be super quick in the cockpit, because I'm still trying to, you know, get my head around everything. But she is looking good. He's a little bit dirty. And then, yeah, lovely day. I think it's a lovely day everywhere in Europe at the minute with this heat wave situation, so have okay here. Pretty sure it's Cavacay where we're going. Haven't properly looked, but I think everywhere in Europe hasn't got a cloud in sight. It's just everything's over 30 degrees everywhere you go. So we'll hop in the pit, and everything's gonna get very very quiet. Okay, so let's just reorientate myself. We got our custom views. So this is, for some reason I'm starting at the back of the airplane working forward, so got sort of the flap view is what I was going for. And then we move up to the mid section, just over the wing, slightly looking back. That kind of blocks out most of the scenery, but alright. And we've got the famous version at the front. The only thing here, obviously the Freight has no windows, so I put the camera outside. As you can see here, look, at a certain point, the animation of the spinner and the engine is accurate and it's real time, it's working. But the audio is quite loud because you're in external view. If I then come back a little bit, so I'm kind of like inside the cabin audio wise, I think the actual animation of the spinner and stuff stops. So yeah, it's just something that we have to play with, unless anyone knows of like a bit of a workaround. Like in the passenger versions, obviously it's not an issue because you just kind of go in the cabin and then the animations still work, but on this it seems that the animation, I think there is an animation that still plays kind of in this view, but it's not like that, so we'll just have to mess with the audio levels, because you can adjust the external audio and the internal audio and stuff. So we might just have to turn down the external audio pretty much down like 80%, and then yeah, we'll go from there. So same views on the other side. Looking very nice. And then we got a tail cam obviously, and over the nose, which is good. And then we've got the overhead panel. Yeah, pretty basic stuff view wise. Simulation, sound. Yeah, so exterior is like full volume at the minute, so I think yeah, what I'll do is I'll just wind that down a fair bit, and then if we go, yeah, it's a lot better this way, isn't it? And obviously, like internally, you can still hear the startup and stuff when we get to that point. But yeah, let's go do a quick check on the stream, make sure the audio's all right. Won't be long. All right, yeah, audio's all right. If there's any time where people can't hear me, just scream at me in the chat, and we'll try and work it out. But it should be in a semi-good place. All right, I'm scared. How do we do this without watching a video? So I believe we got ground power. So we're not completely, well, we're like essentially golden dark, but we have got the GPUs connected already, which is apparently like kind of semi how they find the aircraft. It's very rarely that it's shut all the way down, according to a few of the videos I watched. So some of this stuff is left on. So what we'll do is battery on. That gives us some stuff. And then the videos I was watching, he was just checking other things. So it was checking like the throttles in idle, the flaps are up, like certain switches are in, like parking brakes on, and other things like that. I don't think it was anything crazy, like the gears down. It was just kind of like some semi-important stuff, I suppose. I don't want to sit here forever, so battery's on, and then I believe he put primary and the secondary power on. And like I said, we have got everything on like instantaneous, so a lot of these screens generally will take a little while to start up. What I might do, I might just reduce the interior a little bit, and hopefully that's alright audio wise. We've got loads of warnings. Primary's on, secondary's on. He did say whack the APU gen on, and then I've just been putting the APU on straight away as well. Just part of the flow that he was doing in the video. So on, and then start, and then it flicks back to on. Diru, which is your like location, that goes to on. Having utility, because it's the freight, there is like another button here usually for like the in-flight entertainment, IFE, whatever it's called. We don't have that on the freighter, but cabin utilities, all the power in the back, I assume. I'm going to do it how I was doing yesterday, so ignore me if this is wrong. But we whack these on. Voice recorder is on, emergency lights go on, window heats go on as well. Hydraulics we don't touch. We touch that when we want to pressurize airplane, which is kind of just before we push back, and I believe we whack this one on first, and then we wait for this light to go out, and then we put C1 and C2 on, and then we turn 1, 2, 3 on, and that should pressurize the airplane. So we're kind of working our way down these. So we leave that. Seatbelts, we'll do that when we've got fuel on board. We'll just turn the brightness up in here. It's nice to look at. We'll put the nav lights on and the logo, even though it's daytime. All these, I believe. Yeah, that works. Start ignition, they can stay in norm. Auto starters on. Fuel pumps, they're off. The left forward fuel pump is actually feeding the APU, and we can check if the APU is on by going to the status page. And you can see here, it gives you a couple of things, but it gives you your hydraulic quantities, which are all good. And then you can see the RPM of the APU. And then if we go in the external view, around the back here, you can see the, just here, wait, can't see my mouse, but just behind the rudder, the little APU window is open. But the APU is supplying power. We can get rid of that caution. And we don't need any more lights. He was saying that sometimes I just whack the storm light on to give him a bit more light, but I haven't been doing that. Vaccine strobes, everything can stay off. Put that to bright. Test works. Lower cargo, I've just kind of... a hot day, so maybe we'll just leave it on cold, chilly. Reset fans on. Yeah, we'll put this to like a 12 o'clock position, even though it's about 30 degrees outside. Now I can't quite remember what order he did this stuff in, but it's probably later in the video, or like in the startup process. I think we could probably put APU. Yeah, we'll just whack them on, and then they'll just be available when we start the engines. We have got the air conditioning thing, the external one outside, so that's fine, I think. I'm gonna do things in like a really random order, just because I kind of remember. So he presses this, which gets rid of that green line. We set the to hectopascals for the pressure, and then you can click in this top left bit and this top right. The top right sets it to the other, the FO's position. And then I think he was messing around on this stuff. I think that's good. I don't know why that turns off. Maybe it's because I turned something on, it auto turns it off. Who knows? FMC, so we'll set our initial position. We have got an updated nav database, which is good. Init ref, so we are at EGNX, which is East Midlands. Oh. That in there. And then essentially these two things should be very similar, which they are, but they're slightly different because we're on like a certain part of the airfield. So I'll just copy this lower one, put that in there, and then that gives us our position, and then I copy it again. I don't know, I just don't like seeing blank spaces. Oh, apparently, yeah, so like here where there's just dotted lines, apparently it's because it's filled in. If they're boxes, like empty boxes, that means you need to put stuff in there, but when they're dashed lines, it means it's alright. The route request, we have got a route via SimBrief, which I did before I started the sim, so please God be available. It should take a second and then it should pop up and then we can auto fill that. I did it yesterday, like after I started the sim, and then it wouldn't collect the flight plan. I'm hoping because I did it before I started the sim, he says there's nothing's happening. Please work. Please work. I don't know how long it takes, but I've got everything else as instantaneous on the aeroplane. God. Because I have to close down the thing if it doesn't find it. Or maybe, I know there's a performance tab in here. Oh no, where is it? Airplane weight and balance. Bill from SimBrief. Oh god. This ain't good. We could be in trouble here, boys. We could be in trouble. Yeah, something's not quite right. Oh, for goodness sake. I haven't done anything different. Everything's the same. Oh, do you have to initialize flight? Is that maybe... I definitely did the flight plan before I started the sim. But the flight plan should be in there. This is classic. This is classic. The first time you want to stream something and it doesn't work the exact way it's been working with all the other flights. It just decides to not work today. But I wouldn't mind it. But it's just, it makes it so much simpler to do. I literally don't get it. I don't even know where I'd find the flight plan I'm supposed to have. Is it just game over for us? There was a little thing that popped up then. We might have to do a restart, boys. We might have to do a restart. But if I reload the aeroplane, I haven't tried this yet. I'm pretty sure there's like a way of saving the sim in a certain way, so you can then reload it. Simulation, situations. Please work. Save. And then maybe if I do flight, main menu, new flight, customize, yeah. I'll do reload. Oh, I'll reload the aircraft and art, and then we'll try and load that situation, and then we'll see if we can get the flight plan to work. If not, then I'm giving up. And we'll try and maybe do a restart. I don't understand why it doesn't find the flight plan. I haven't done anything different. Did exactly what I did yesterday. Confuses me, this game. I mean, I've not done that many flights, but... Oh, excuse me. It's doing alright. Okay. So we're cold and dark again. Simulation, situations, please work. Load. Haven't done this before. No idea if it's going to work properly. To be fair, it's not the end of the world. I can just restart the game, can't I? But the stream will still stay up, so. Continue with custom state. Yes. Okay. Oh, I drank my coffee by accident. Oops. Bill from SimBrief. Request sent. I don't think it's going to work, because if it was going to work, then it would have yeah, the weight and balance thing would just fill it immediately. Yeah, we're chalked. GG's. GG's. Right, we're gonna quit. You're gonna have to deal with a blank screen for a little bit. Apologies for that. Apologies for that. I'm gonna oof. We're gonna redo the flight plan. No, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it through there. I was using like the SimBrief thing, like on my computer instead of going like to what do you call it, the internet, like Chrome or whatever I was using. I feel like that's maybe where I'm messing stuff up. The UAE 2203 EGNX EDP 777 F in kilograms. We want full freight. We're departing 09. We're arriving 08 left. That all looks the same. If I then generate flight, payload cargo limited by max 0 fuel weight. That's fine. That's the same warning I had before. Got a new flight on here. Add flight. Import from SimBrief. Okay. Right. We'll give this a go. I'm just kind of winging it completely at this point. No idea what's working or what the best way to get the flight plan in there was. Before, I was just doing it online and then it was just working. Like you could just import it on the thing. It was all great. No issues. So I've completely closed the sim, so maybe if there was an issue with the flight plan not loading in properly, if I use that other system, maybe this will help out. Please work. Please work. Just give me a nice simple flight. But if I knew what the problem was, then it'd be nice and easy, you know. Rectify it, you know, continue on. I have no idea what's changed. Zero idea, so what do? Just keep doing the same thing over and over again until it works. Maybe if I go airplane, weight and balance, bill from SimBrief. Am I just missing something in terms of like? Is my SimBrief even connected? Oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm okay. Okay. I think I figured out. I think I figured out what's going wrong. I think I figured it out. Okay, we'll try this. I think I just didn't go to the right thing to import it. I thought that's where you imported it, but I guess you import it from another page and then you have to click it again. So now if I reload the situation after we did the basic startup, then maybe it will be alright. What we can do is pray. I love these little backgrounds they give you. So nice. Continue custom state. We're connected. Load mode is normal, I guess. All right. Now I don't quite know. Was it simulations? Thing is, I don't even know where I went before. Airplane? Not performance, not airport map. Is it briefing? External services. Ah, there you go. Aha. Okay, let me check outside real quick. Okay. Everything seems to be where I left it. Aircon's attached, fuel's there, lav. Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. I will just reduce the audio a touch more because I'm going deaf in my right ear. Okay, fab. Performance. Weight and balance. Bill from Simbrief. Success! Happy days. Yes. It's working. Thank you, Lord. Weight summary. So nothing's on at the moment. Loading page. Okay, so this will just happen instantaneously, so... Simultaneous full load. Bosh. Okay, so we've got... We've got fuel, we've got cargo, we've got catering, we've got main deck freight. And now, hypothetically... There was, when I was playing around with this, there was a way of me, like, seeing into the back. And I just... There's so many options. Airplane... Cabin controls... Doors... Yeah, doors are open. Maintenance... Oh my god. There's so much. There was a... I don't know what you call it. There was like a thing on here and it sent me to like a panel where I could like manually close the doors. It was weird. I don't know where I found it. General airplane. Avionics. Pilot utilities? No. Okay, whatever. Whatever. So now... Yeah, there you go. We now have cargo in the rear of the aeroplane, including an elephant. Just an elephant in the back. Because we're transporting an elephant down to Leipzig. Don't know why Leipzig needs a live elephant. But he's in there. So we continue. So let's imagine that the fuel is on... The lav is... We'll get the lav to leave. Thank you, lav. Everything's been loaded, so we'll get rid of the loader. Air conditioning, we've got the APU running, so we can get rid of that as well. The stairs and the chocks, we'll keep those in for now. We'll just check outside. Okay, so fuel, we'll get rid of the fuel as well. I thought we had, but okay, interesting. I believe you can just get rid of it in here. I think there's a few ways of getting rid of it, but he should be gone now. Let's do an FMC setup. So root request. See how long this takes. Please, Lord, work. Okay, so it's only a few seconds. Root uplink, load, GUAE 2203, that is us. Load. Destination Echo Delta Delta Papa. Perf init uplink. Activate. Legs. Departure. Just need to. Where can we review this? This is what I have trouble with. Is finding everything. So this SAPC 1 Papa departure. I don't think there's a transition, is there? Or was it SAPCO? I don't know. Runway 09. Okay. We can put the arrival in. Echo Delta Delta Papa arrival. And that is the, I don't know how you say that. OG1 Romeo. OG1 Romeo. And that's runway. Ooh. Okay, I can't see the runway on that. Do PDF. What runway are we landing on, sir? 08 left. 08 left. Transition Mawox. Does that sound about right? I mean, it's kind of put that in there for me, but we'll see how it looks. We'll put this to plan, put it on 40, and then legs. Okay. Oh dear God, what is that? What? Yeah, that seems insanely long. I don't quite get that. Unless that's including. I don't know what the vectors bit is, but. That seems like a lot. I can only imagine that the DP432. I've never seen Mawox on here. But it has you coming in and DP420, and then it says vectors. DP432. Oh, that looks a bit better. You come all the way down there. DP420. So I think after that, it's showing me that must be the go around procedure. It's annoying it's in the same color because I can't. It's really hard for me to tell, like, you know, yeah, it's just hard for me to tell which one's which. I guess we can just kind of work on that later. The fuel's on. Gross weight 272.0. Airplane, weight and balance, weight summary. 2. Two, 4.8.1. That what I'm seeing? Actual current load. Usable fuel 23 tons. 24.8.1. Oh, I don't know. $24.8. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's not including the fuel and stuff, maybe. Accept. Destination forecast uplink ready. Wind data uplink ready. Recommend 330. Taking off from runway 09. Are we? I think. Yeah. 090. Cancel recall. Parking brake set. Doors are on manual. APU is running. All fine. I don't quite know how you'd set the winds. Performance, thrust slim. Okay. Maybe I should just get. Oh, do you know what? Oh. So EGNX. What's ATIS? 128.22. Turn these on. 128.22.
East Midlands Information Hotel 05 Zulu. Arriving runway 09. Departing runway 09. Wind 070 degrees 12 knots. Visibility more than 10 miles. Sky clear. Temperature 27. Dew point 14. QNH 1022. Transition level flight level 070. Advise on initial contact. You have information hotel.
Okay, 1022, transition level 7,000 feet. And it's 27 degrees outside. On the auto throttles, apparently. That's what they tell us to do. Okay, so performance-wise, I'm all over the shop. I'm absolutely all over the shop with this. Performance, we're on takeoff mode. Oh. Copy FMC data. Oh, goodness. We derate. Try derate. Flaps 5. Conditions are dry. Anti-ice off. Wind was what? 070 at 9 knots, was it? 27. 1022 QNH. The weight was correct. The CG. $19.7. 19.7. Oh. I think that's right. 19.7. 1022, wind. Wind might be slightly off. Calculate. Flat 5, acceleration height 1000 feet, trim 5.75. Beautiful. 145, 149, 153. Cell temp 61 degrees. Oh. 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 There we are. Take off 1. D-rate. Have a little D-rate. And then climb 1, I guess. Hey, Sleaze! How you doing, buddy? Bloody hell, it's been a while. Jesus Christ. Time flies, literally. Hope you're alright, buddy. God, I can't remember the last time I saw you. Back over in the Tarkov days, fuck me. Yeah, doing alright. Doing alright, buddy. Can't complain. Just had the itch to get back in the aeroplanes, you know. Just picked up the 777 for X-Plane, so we're just trying to learn it. It's our 3rd flight in total, so kind of wrecking my brain, to be honest with you, but it's good fun. No, did they updated the security? Oh god, bloody hell. Ah, that sucks, dude. Well, we had a good run. Thank you for keeping me company through all those tough Tarkov sessions. We had some good times, man. We had some good times. Okay. 27. Take off. Flaps 5. Is that correct? 148. Oh, it's 145, 149, 153. I don't know what I trust. Trust the performance. 153. Okay, we haven't got much fuel on, so. What was our total weight? How do I find that out? Oh, 27.1.9. 271.9. Oh, takeoff speeds deleted. Nice. 145, 45, 49, 53. It might be a little bit low, but you're quitting at the end of July to go full-time streaming? What the frick? Are you serious? Holy fuck, man. Is that been like a long time coming? I know you're getting everything set up, but I don't think you mentioned about going full time, or if you did, maybe you did. My memory's shocking. Pretty much Jesus in the flight deck. Yep, you got it, mate. That's it. Yeah, no. Well, fair play, mate. Fair play. That's awesome. Mate, that's the dream, isn't it? That is the dream. Be a lot less stressful than your current role, I can imagine. Probably. Nice one, dude. That gonna be a lot of Star Citizen or not? Or are you on something else? Are you still playing Star Citizen these days? Yeah, man. I reckon if you could do your current job, then I reckon streaming will be a breeze. With your setup, I don't think you'll have any problems, mate. Yeah, you just have to stress about people in chat being knobs or something. Hopefully you got like a nice group of people, not people trying to be idiots. I think that's the most stressful thing, isn't it? Or like leaking your like information online or something. I think those are the big ones. Here and there. Nice. Yeah, I bought another ship. When did I buy it? Like a month or two ago now? Or I can't even remember what it is. It's still like a starter ship almost, but it's got it wasn't the mining one. It was Drake, and it was a small ship, and it could carry like maybe like 4 SCU of cargo. It looked cool. I thought, because I was trying to make money mining and I couldn't get my stuff that I had over to like somewhere to sell it, and then I realized after I bought it that the hold's still crazy small. So yeah, overall I still suck at that game, but everyone's been saying, I've been keeping the tab on it, everyone's just saying like there's a lot of issues with it still, people getting annoyed with the game and blah 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 blah. Banning the nerds, ban them all. It could be the cutter, I don't know. It's like short and stubby and kind of looks like a brick, and it's quite small. I think it's about 40 quid or something. Yeah, that's what I've been. Drake cutter. Yeah, it must be that one then. Yeah, very very Drake-esque for sure. CG 19.7. Trim 7.75. That's fine. We can do that when we pressurize the aeroplane. Checklist. Pre-flight. Oxygen. Tested. Flight instruments. Heading is runway heading. Altimeter is a cruise of 330. Auto throttles are armed. Pre-flight. Checklist completed. What's the next one? Before start. Okay, well, okay, we've got fuel on, so seatbelt signs can go on. Good. It's got the ramp at the front. No, the one I've got, it's got a ramp at the back. And the front's just like a fixed cockpit. But it's definitely, the ramp's definitely the back, and it's got like a really small space where you can get like a couple of boxes of freight. I can't think of the name. It's small, like a beginner ship. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. That's it. Alright, what am I doing? So got our legs in there, we've got our temperatures set. Reset that. We've got weather radar is off, transponder is set to 2000, but it's on standby at the minute. We can't lock the door, so I don't have an option for that. The door is closed, however. Throttles are idle. To go and get my joystick. Okay, so stairs and the doors. So what we should do now. Airplane, captain's commands. Remove all the ground equipment. Close all the hatches. Don't know if that closes the doors or not. It does. So the elephant The elephant is going into the darkness. And we need to close the door so the pursers don't fall out of the cabin. Doors. And then we'll put the doors to auto so they're all closed properly. Doors on auto, that should be good. Put this back to map. Okay, doors are in auto, seatbelts are on, parking brake is set, APU is running. So... the GPU's gone? Yeah, GPUs are gone. APU is on. That's fine. So we can put the beacon on. Just we go to auto. I think we're good to pressurize now. I think. Everything's on. So we go this to auto. Wait for the fault light to go out. Wash. Then you go Charlie 1, Charlie 2. And then auto, auto, auto. Still, that says there's a fault, which isn't good. Oh, it's because left engine, right engine. Okay. Okay, I think that's alright. Before start. Seatbelt signs are doors and windows closed and armed. We've got the V-speeds in, heading and altitude are set. Takeoff speeds are set. EDU pre-flight trim. We are pressurized. Trim was 7 something, wasn't it? Wind data. Load. Where's my trim saying? 7.75. 5, 6, 7. There you go. Okay, trim is set. Taxi and takeoff briefing. So let's have a look real quick. At do you know what we need? Terminal charts. Okay, so EGNX, airport. We're actually at the 09 end. We're up here. For some reason, my little aeroplane isn't showing on the map, which is really annoying. Intruders on sale, is it? Oh, mate. Yeah. Hopefully, because I remember you bought a couple of games, didn't you, for us? When we last spoke to you, and then I never claimed them. I don't think. So hopefully you got that money returned to you. I don't know how it works, but the pop-up that I was getting disappeared. So first of all, apologies for not accepting it, but hopefully you got the money back. And thank you again for doing that. So we'll taxi out onto Foxtrot, and then we'll hold at Golf 1 for 09 departure. And where's what departure are we on, by the way? I keep forgetting. Tapco 1 Papa. Tapco 1 Papa. Complete. So we're taking off on 09 and doing a pretty soon after that we're doing a right hand turn. Any speed restriction? Max speed 250 knots below 10,000 unless otherwise authorized. So 250 knots on the speed. Not climb above flight level 900 until cleared by ATC. We're going to assume ATC have cleared us up to the cruise. I'm going to whack the flight directors on. Auto throttle is on. V speeds, we're going to have a V2 of, is it V rotate at 149? That seems low, but whatever. It does. Okay, it does. Thank God. Thank God. Good man, good man. Okay, before start. Close that checklist. And we should be able to cool the tug. We'll just do a final check around the aeroplane. So the aeroplane is clear. All the doors and hatches are closed. All the ground crew have vacated the area. And we've got the beacon light going. Cool. Alright. We are good. For pushback, I believe. Better pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Good lad, good lad. I don't know where he's going to appear from. Oh, he's here. He's here already.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yep. Do your thing. Connect her up, boss. Connect her up. So for the engine start, we're going to start number 2 first, I believe, is what he was doing. The man I learned from. We put it to ignition start, and then we put the fuel on straight away, and then the engine should go through a startup procedure automatically. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to wait for any particular numbers on the fuel. Plug is now raising the nose. Happy days, happy days. I'm not quite sure at which point he tells me to turn the parking brake off or not. I was flying yesterday. I'm pretty sure I would have had a bird strike. Flew through a full-on dense flock of birds on departure out of what'd you call it? Look, the dive bomb an aeroplane, look, into the ground. Nice. From Frankfurt. So... oh God.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
I will, no worries. I would like to go over here.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Here we go.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll start engines. Okay, engine 2. Start. Fuel. And then we'll look at the engine stats here. Beautiful. Here she goes. Sounds so good. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Fuel pressure, engine right. Engine shutdown is left. We're getting dive bombed by birds again. Look at this. I don't know what's going on. There's thousands of them. Ooh, it's an interesting view, isn't it? There you go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Doesn't she look good? He looks beautiful. What an aeroplane. Right, you should be stopping now. Don't want to go too far back, buddy. There we are. There we are, coming to a stop. Beautiful.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Standing by. I don't know why it's not showing me where I am. Very confused. I feel like it should show you where you are on the map. Disconnect. We're here. We're just by Bravo. Just by Bravo, HS2. We're going to go to HS2. Whatever that means. HS1 hotspot.
Cell is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
And you, and you. See you later. Tug is missing the cab. The cab's missing on the tug. Oh no, it's just flat. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, engine number 1, start please. Engine 1, start. Fuel. N1. Oh, do you know what? Oh, God. We didn't have the fuel pumps on. We didn't have the fuel pumps on. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was something. Fine. We noticed just in time. Everything's good. Everything's good. I'm not worried. Okie dokie then. Okay. Cancel recall. TCAS off. That's fine. We'll keep that. APU's running. Engines are running. Okay. For some reason they popped out. Don't know why. Everything else is on. Let's do a little clean sweep. Everything's on. Put the APU to off. These are all on. Seatbelt signs are on. Put the taxi light on. And runway turn lights. Fuel pumps. I don't know if that even needs to be on. I think that's just for the APU. Air conditioning is good. Wipers we don't need. The logo light we can turn off at the moment, and then we'll put the strobe on as we get to the runway. I'm going to put data on here, and then we'll get some times and altitudes on our departure. We'll do checklist, before taxi, recall, auto brake, rejected takeoff, and flight controls. Mustn't be any shorter than 6 seconds apparently to do these. Just look at the detail underneath these ailerons, by the way. Different coloured cables. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So good, so good. Our controls are checked. Ground equipment is clear. We'll just do a final sweep around the aeroplane. Ground equipment is clear. Beacon light is on. Both engines are running. Taxi light is on, and we're on centre line. Happy days, happy days. Okay. And then before takeoff. Flaps 5. Flaps 5, there we go. Flaps out. And then flaps 5. Beautiful. Check the other side. Happy days. Get the tail cam. Beautiful. Okay, flaps are done. Checklist is complete. We have been given taxi clearance. And we are now about to move. I'll put him on the legs page. And I'll give him weather, and we'll have traffic and terrain, please. And we'll put the TCAS to transponder. TCAS, is that off? Oh my god, you can look at the... You can look at this. You can adjust the chair. Oh my word. You can raise the armrest. It's just insane, this aeroplane. Absolutely insane. What was I trying to do? I was trying to do the TCAS, wasn't I? Although I'm not quite sure. The RA? Is that what I need to put on? Okay, so parking brake off. Taxi. Oh, and we can whack the cam on. Help us with the taxi. We've actually been given the camera on this particular version of the airplane. So we're going to taxi forward onto Foxtrot and round to Golf. We want to keep the ground speed less than 10 knots. We're doing 8 right now. Isn't she a beaut? Best looking aeroplane in the world. Easily. Easily. Using the camera now. Okay, we're on Foxtrot, Alpha's ahead. Okay, so QNH is correct. We've got the rotate speed in the speed window. We're heading 090 up to 33,000. We'll put LNAV and BNAV on. We're not actually braking that aggressively. We've been cleared to line up 09. So entering the runway. Landing lights can come on. Probes come on. Flight director is on.
Approaching 9.
Confirmed, checked. Definitely overshot that a touch. Let's get back on centre line here. We are D-rated takeoff, but not by a huge amount. And we don't have a huge amount of runway to play with, so... Alright, auto brake is set. Transponder is on. We're on terrain. And we're just going to blast through up to 33,000. We don't care about any restraints. I'm going to switch to the departure briefing page. 250 knots maximum. And everything's okay. Happy with takeoff? We are happy, and we'll just get rid of the cam real quick. I'm going to hold on the brakes. We're going to go put the engines to our 6:30 position. We're looking stable. I'm going to press this button for auto throttle. And we're underway. Click forward. Knots. Click back. We're very light. Birds in front of us.
V1.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Put the autopilot in so we can enjoy the scenery. Okay, we're above flaps 5, so flaps to 1. Flaps coming up. Lovely sunny day and great old Blighty. Runway is behind us. Say goodbye to that. Climbing. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet. 250 knots is the maximum. Okay, we're above the max flap speed here, so flaps up now. And come the slats. What I'm going to do is we're going to just reduce the audio so we're not deafened every time we go into exterior view. A little bit better. We can still come down a little bit more, but there she is, climbing away. 1022. Okay, standard pressures. Set that on the FO side as well. We'll put airport on our side as well. And we'll extend his range up to 80. Okay, so runway turn lights can come off, taxi lights can come off. Runway lights will remain on until above 10,000 feet. Okay, auto throttle is throttling to maintain 250 knots, which is good because that's the max speed in this region. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. No weather to worry about today. By East Midlands. Didn't set my chrono, did I? Alright, checklist. After takeoff, landing gear is up. Flaps are up. Checklist. After takeoff, checklist complete. What's the next one? Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, gonna do a left turn here. Enjoy this in flyby mode. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Okay. Everything's looking good so far. We will continue our climb up to 33,000 now. It was obeying the restriction at 9,000, that's why I wasn't climbing. We've kind of... we're at Sapco now, which still had a 9,000 feet restriction, so... We've been cleared higher. Now we're going to rocket up to 33,000 feet. We go. Hopefully the takeoff was a takeoff. I mean, technically it's both. We want to get technical. 1800 feet per minute. How are we for pressurization? Cabin altitude 3000 feet and rising. Landing altitude 306. 500 feet per minute. I don't know how often that is. 500 feet per 500 feet per what? 12,000 feet. No weather. Seatbelt signs can come off. Landing lights can also come off. We don't need the air page anymore. Put my ghost throttles to match the real life counterparts. Auto brake is off. And then we can review our load sheet. I mean, what is this? Empty 2 PMC, 2 AMJ, 2 Elephants, 1 F1 car, 1 Stargate. Captain Newcomb, First Officer X Kirk. Love that. X22, we got 22 people on board. For some reason. Ajit Singh signed us off, and S Kenobi, which is nice. Going to be a left turn here shortly. Going to be too abrupt, but I'm going to try and call it. 3, 2, 1, turn. Okay. Extraordinarily late on that one. No trouble. No trouble. Oh, what's happening here then? What's happening here, boys? The aircraft's continuing straight ahead. What's happened? What's going on? Hold on a minute, boys. We could have an issue here. We need to go direct well in. Some disaster has befallen us. We had a continuity, and we had no warnings anywhere of a discontinuity. That's why we didn't turn. How annoying. We record it. Just in time. Just in time. I mean, I do like a bit of sunny weather, but like when you're in the sim, you kind of want there to be all sorts of weather going on. But there's more to look at, you know. Make the landings a bit spicier. Still good though. Still good. Especially when the engines sound this good. For anyone that's interested, we are using True Earth with the United Kingdom for the sort of the ortho ground scenery aid add-on. I've only got it for the UK just because I live there, so you know I just kind of want it to look as good as possible because I'm flying in there a lot, and I'd like to do a lot of VFR flying as well. But yeah, we got that, and then we got obviously Sim. What's it called? Sim World? X-Sim? I'll think of the name now. Got that as well, and then we're using X-Plane map enhancement, so when we leave the UK, we'll have some decent scenery. when we go down to Leipzig. Yeah, we need to go Banto. This is a disaster. We need to go Banto. It should be going Banto. Yeah, because I guess we're going so quick. The turn's just massive. I didn't realise that. Thought we were still doing 250 knots, but see, we're learning. Slowly getting better. Very slowly. You got any ground views today? Oh, there we are. Look at her go. Booning along. Lovely day down here. Oh, over some airport. 30,000 feet. I think we're going to be all over the over this magenta line, given the speed we're doing. 480 knots ground speed. He really needs to start turning now. I think she's going to get on the line. Okay, we've got the turn coming up. Okay, given the path there, we should be good in this turn. He says. I think what I'll do is terminal charts. Excuse me. Wait a minute. What's going on here then? Oh, there you go. I'm confused. How do I get the page up where I can see the other airport? Am I being stupid or? Where do I see Leipzig? Usually when I'm pressing this, And I go to terminal charts. Then I can see another airport. It'll give me the one I took off from, and it'll give me the arrival. And then I can look at the arrival charts, but for some reason I can't see the arrival airfield. What's going on? It's only showing me these mids. What does print clip do? Nothing. Anyone know how to find the destination airport on here? Oh. There you go. Found it. We found it. Edit clip. And then we need the Kojak 1 Romeo. Kojak 1 Romeo. Where's that? And then runway 08 left, was it? 08 left, ILS runway 08 left. Complete. Okay. Yeah, so this is that stupid the stupid route. You come inbound all the way around, and then the airport's here, which I don't like. It's gonna be really long, and then we've got 3,000 feet to intercept the ILS. 8.1 miles, 8.3. That's fine. That's manageable. It's manageable. We're back on the flight path. Hell yeah, what did I say? Hell yeah. Might just reduce that audio a little bit more, Haven't got much to go back now. Okay, coasting out. Where are we? We are... We are directly over Bury St Edmunds at the moment, and we're just going to coast out south of Great Yarmouth, which is nice. VATSIM's actually active on this area, but I'm not brave enough to do that yet. 33,000 feet. VNAV recommend 33,000, that's fine. All good, all good. We've got a little bit of... We've got some clouds out there. Yeah, so Great Yarmouth is up here somewhere, up to the top left of the note. Excuse me. I put the nose of the aeroplane. It's kind of like on the nose of the aeroplane at the minute. Bury St Edmunds was just back behind us. Look at her. Look how pretty. Which are +6 outside at 33,000 feet. Doesn't that sound... That doesn't sound right, does it? Or is that the temperature of the fuel, maybe? There you go, there's a nice view of the East Anglian coastline. I love this view so much. This engine, that wing flex, flight factor, absolutely knocked it out of the park with this aeroplane. I mean, it's the first flight factor product I've ever had. But it is absolutely insane what you can do with the aeroplane, like the depth of the systems and the sounds and the flight model. All just really, really nice. Does anyone know if there's a way in the Boeings, in the Airbus, you could see what time you're due to arrive at the airport? Like there'd be a time, an estimated time next to like the points on the leg, but I can't see anything. It just has, is it the speeds and altitudes? I'm not sure. I know, like on here you can have data and it tells you, like Redford, it says 1726, so in 2 minutes we'll be at Redford. But as for the actual arrival at Leipzig, anyone know how you'd get that time, estimated time of arrival? Bloody hazy, I'll tell you that much. we turning? We are. Better go and check where we're actually going to. Alright. 33,299 knots. 487 knots over the ground. I don't know if this means it's +1 degree outside or if it's +1 degree for the fuel. I'm guessing because it's next to the fuel, it's the fuel temperature. Oh, 2,000 because we're IFR. General airplane configuration. Oh. Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to press that. What's a mic? Transmits oxygen mask or boom microphone on selected transmitter. Okay, where are we now? I think we're just... Oh, we're just south of Amsterdam. So, off the right wing, what you're looking at now, that is Rotterdam. I don't know if that's the city centre of Rotterdam, or if it's like, it's quite spread out, but that is definitely Rotterdam underneath. And then if we look out the front of the aeroplane, down to the left is Amsterdam. And I don't know exactly. We should be able to see the airport. Where is it? Am I blind? Show me the airport. Oh. Yeah, quite massive, isn't it? Schiphol's the one with the enormous taxis, isn't it? Like if you land on this, the runway off the left wingtip, and you have like 400 miles to taxi. Why is it so out of the way? That's crazy. Not even part of the airport. And why do you need that many runways anyway? That's just the joke. In my opinion. Ground scenery looking good. Looking quite nice. And pretty tasty. My CPU is on fire right now, which is not great. 86 degrees centigrade, which apparently is normal-ish. I don't believe that, but my room is fucking hot. I think my pump, my CPU water cooler thing is working overtime right now. There's no way to cool the room down. I've got a fan on me, but yeah. Disaster. Disaster, these temperatures in climate change. Kind of need to do something about that. Otherwise gaming's gonna become extinct, I think. Excess data. Where's top of descent then? Oh. Miles away. Miles away. Which side's more interesting? This side's more interesting, isn't it? Oh, okie dokie, what have we got here then? Lots of airports. Don't really care about that. 17:59, so a few minutes until we get to Norta. And then we got a little ways to go until top of descent. And that's where we're gonna really mess up. Top of descent is where things all go wrong, so stick around for that. You want a cheap laugh? I would hope that you... Well, what I used to do in the Airbus, obviously, is I would... this is probably the wrong way of doing it, but I would find, like, the approach chart. I'd find the point at which you're supposed to intercept the glide slope, and I'd put 3000 in the altitude window. And then, obviously, when it gets to top of the descent, it will just start the descent automatically, and it will just follow the vertical path down, so like you'd get to like 3000 at that point. When I do it in this, it feels like it doesn't work the same. This is only my third flight in this thing, so I 100% know I'm doing something wrong, but you look at this data down here and you think, yeah, it's going to go down. It's got like a profile. It's going down in steps. And then, where are we? What's it called? TB NVMe. The Mocal 3000. I mean, it looks like it should be correct in terms of the actual descent profile. And I know how to kind of control it with speed brake and stuff. I think, anyway. The sim literally fries CPUs, doesn't it? 3, 4. A lot of wattage being pulled right now. A lot of wattage. I should be reading through the manual, really, of this aeroplane, since they're kind enough to include it in the EFB, but I'm just stuck to the windows, mate. Just looking outside. I wish there was a few more clouds around, but I'm not 100% sure the weather's working as intended. I know they had an issue where the weather went down during that first big heat wave, and then they've sort of fixed it, but then people are saying that some things aren't sort of as they should be, and they're waiting for like the next update for the sim that should potentially have a weather fix in there, so I don't actually know if it's working as intended at the minute. There's no weather on the radar. I don't know what -3A means. I'm guessing maybe that's the angle it's looking down at. I don't know if I can change that. Let's gain. Oh, weather radar. So if I... That change anything? I don't even know what that means. Anyone, any Boeing experts in the chat know what 3A means on the weather radar? I thought it's like an angle. Ooh. We're down the power station. I think this is one of the best views, but also I'm aware that because we're technically outside the aeroplane at this point, the audio, we've turned it right down. But it's still a little harsh on the ears, isn't it? So I don't know what's better, this or this one. This one you kind of get a nice view of the haze being lit by the sun. High altitude clouds. They look like they're higher than our level, to be fair. Look like they're up at 30. We're at 33, maybe 36, maybe? Potential. Keeping a close eye on my CPU, I'm very worried about that. 88, 88 degrees, 89. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, have mercy. That CPU paste I put on it's got its work cut out for it today. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, where are we flying over? Any guesses? We are flying over Munster right now. Munster. This is Munster. Nice little area. It is lagging a bit. I don't know if that's my CPU throttling. Could be. Alright, 9 minutes to Norta. It's now -9. Unsure if that's fuel or outside air temperature. Is there a way of seeing, like in the Airbus it tells you how cold it is outside? I feel like if I go air, forward, main deck, aft cargo, forward cargo. Cabin altitude, landing altitude. Oh, do you know what we need to? Okay, so 618. What we need in this box is our minimums. I don't think we'll have any issues seeing the ground today. Put that to the FO side as well. And oh, fuel. Does that tell you any temperatures? The 7.1 ton, 7.2 to 14. Yeah, that makes sense. Does it tell you like a burn rate? Oh, what's this? Min fuel temp minus 37. Fuel temp right now is minus 9, so that is the fuel temperature then. Okay, good to know, good to know. Light controls. They're all good. Rudder trim's good. Nav. Checklist. We'll keep that on there just to remind us. We're not descending just yet. What's that, 80 miles? And then, what's the gap here? Is it 40 per ring? 40, 80, and then 160 or 120? Oh, I don't even know. That's a bit of water shining on that lake back there. Actually looks a little bit like a dog, to be honest, but... I was debating about whether getting that Navigraph implementation with Flight Radar 24 for live traffic, but I'm concerned about the performance impact, and then also like the AI traffic. If you're like trying to land, or if you're trying to take off or taxi, and you've just got AI traffic just taxiing through you, or like flying at your same altitude, and but like that would kind of break the immersion a little bit. Apparently you can put a bubble around your aeroplane, so like the AI traffic won't spawn within that bubble, so it kind of keeps the area around you clear. I guess you could do that. I don't know how big you'd have to make the bubble though. Maybe like 500 meters. That's quite big though, isn't it? But on the ground you'd maybe want it to be a bit less. $17.59, so 4 minutes till Nauta. I feel like in the Airbus you can see so much information about like your fuel burn and stuff. There must be a way of seeing it in here, surely. Oh, fuel flow, there you go. So it's under engine. Vibration, oil quantity, oil temp's good, pressure's good, fuel flow, 3.7, what's that, 3.6 tons per hour, perhaps, per hour? Oh my god, I'm so tired. So sleepy. And we're getting into some some terrain ahead. Nothing crazy. I think there's some gentle rolling German hills. We are in Germany, aren't we? We're in Germany. Hardly anyone else around us. No one else on this route. Add a little screenshot to our Volanta. Alright, so 3000 is where we want to go down to. I'm not going to set it just yet because we've still got a fair few miles to go. I need to cycle through this again. I kind of want to see... Oh. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. (1803), 3 minutes. So, Adamos. I think I'll do... Oh, let me check the UNH for Leipzig. Is the okay echo for Leipzig, anyone? Yeah, Delta Delta Papa. UNH1019er. We can actually set that now. Everywhere is so similar with the pressure. I guess just the weather, it's just everywhere just is the same basically. 1019er and then altitude. There's no ATC controlling us today. We can just fly on down to 3000, hopefully. Nice to see a bit of woodland in Germany. I took off from EDE Echo Delta Delta Fox yesterday, Frankfurt. And on the departure, there's like, I don't know what it is, if it was like a quarry or what, but it was like some huge area that had just been like totally deforested. It almost looked like a massive hill, like a forested hill that had just been completely chopped down. And I couldn't quite work out if it was a hole in the ground, so you know, like perspective kind of messes with your brain when you're above something. I'm quite a big fan of trees. I don't like seeing them when they're all chopped up, you know. Quite sad. Everything's scorched earth down here. Look how brown these fields are. Everything's dead. There's no life here. It's People sunburnt to a crisp. Okay, what we got going on here then? So I don't understand this arrival. I really don't. Like, it's taken us round to the left, we get top of descent, we're descending. I think we go along, then we don't come back on ourselves. Then we turn this corner. And then this is the initial approach fix, I believe. One that's not connected to Marox. What's it called? Mocal. And I think the Marox one, which is the further line outside that, I think that's the missed approach, maybe? It comes from like a weird angle, but it's all the same colour, so it confuses me. Oh, where's she turning? Where's she turning? Is she turning? Koenig. It's a bit worrying. Don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. We've got 3000 in the altitude window. Set list. Recall. Check. Notes are checked. Auto brake. 3. We haven't done landing data yet. Should do that really. Should do that. Performance. Show landing performance. Copy FMC data. Reverse config both. Runways 08 left. Lap 30. Anti-ice off, condition is dry, brakes 3, wind. What's the wind saying? Wind is 0207 knots, 0207. Outside air temperature is not minus 49, it is 27 degrees Celsius, and the QNH is 1019. Landing weight, so gross weight is 26.0.6, so I'm gonna say 255. 255.0 maybe. VRF add 5. Okay, engines to idle. VNav path. Speed hold, apparently. Calculate. Approach speed 147. So flat 3147 is that? Approach briefing complete. Checklist complete. We're descending. Everything's looking good so far. It will turn terrible shortly. Just the way it is. It's just the way it is. At least we got some clouds over in Germany. Some moisture left in the atmosphere. Now, I'm just very worried about this whole procedure. I don't know what's going to happen. Like, the lines are doing lots of strange things I don't like. So we're just going to have to see what happens. God. What's the max speed here? $250 not below 10,000. We're at 26 at 300. Should I be slowing down or? This is when I'm not sure. Okay, it's continuing straight ahead. I don't know what the lines are doing. Okay, it's turning. The lines have lost all meaning. I don't know what's going on. Is that that's not the airport behind us, is it? Is it? Can't be. Oh my god, it is. That is Leipzig off the right wing. Making our way down. I'm guessing this is the turn to head back west, or parallel with the airport, and then it's going to take us further west past the airport, and that's when we turn back eastbound for the approach on 08 left. I had to hazard a guess. Although this turn is ridiculously big. Might have to get some speed brake out. a whole bunch out. We're gonna need it. Things are going to start to happen very quickly. To say things are going to start to go very, very wrong very quickly. What I should say. Landing about 10 minutes away, boys. 10 minutes. Seatbelts back on, please. Good above 20,000 feet. Way above path. Crazily above path. I want to dump as much speed as we can so we can actually start descending again. We won't have much longer of these evening flights in Europe. The second it starts getting darker earlier, everything after work's going to be a night flight. Horrible, horrible. Yeah, we're so wide. We're so wide. That turn completely messed us up. Turn is super shallow as well. 2,000 feet high on the profile. I'm not sure how we're going to fix this, boys. Look how far we are out. That's the runway. Like, Echo Delta is the runway. We're going to be overflying the airport at this point, when we should be well north of it. Why does it go wrong? Why does it say max 250 knots below 10,000, but it doesn't have any speed restriction above that? So I just keep my speed, and then I'm flying 4 million miles past the turn. So I'm going so fast. How is that fair? Looks so good. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. Keep the turn going, keep the turn going. Yeah, now it turns more drastically. I don't know, like, I'm not quite sure why it turns so shallow. Is it a speed thing? It's on auto. In terms of the actual turn itself. What did we say the altimeter was? Oh. There you go. EP425. Can we go to that? Or is that what it's going to go to? Oh. We'll get it to go to DP424. We are We are below the path. Interesting. DP44, we should be at 10,800 feet. We're 2,000 feet below that, apparently. Well, there you are. We're actually landing on this runway. Closest one, 08 left. Going in from up here. You can't see my mouse, but still 2,000 feet low, according to the vertical path. I don't know why it's not following it correctly. 1,400 feet a minute. $250 knots. 423, we should be at 10,000. Yeah, like we're so fucking 800 feet. If I reduce rate of descent 800 feet maybe. 500 feet maybe. Just have to wing it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not following those restraints, but EP432. Or do we just go manual? I haven't managed to get the auto, like the ILS to work properly yet. Kind of want to see if we can do it. Can we make it work? Still 2,000 feet low, according to the path. 2,180 feet. That is reducing slightly. We just get rid of the vertical speed. Oh, why VNav came off? I love that. VNav disengaged. Oh wait, I turned it off, didn't I? And it's just screaming down. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Absolutely no idea. Got some wingtip vortices, lads. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. Okay, we're getting back onto the path. 900 feet high, coming down. What happened to that green band where you're like, when you're descending and it kind of shows you when you're going to reach that altitude? Okay, re-engage V now. So it's now trying to get down to 3,000 feet. 240 knots. We are 19 miles as the crow flies from the runway threshold. We got cloud above us. We do. Like a random overcast layer here, guys. Look at this. Beautiful. We are well below 10,000 feet. Taxi, runway turn lights on, seatbelt signs are on. Need to bring the speed way back, way back. Where are we? 20 miles out. I want to give myself a lot of time. 190 knots. That's one. Slaps the route. $5,000 We need to descend a bit more. Speed rate's coming out. Get that descent a bit more aggressive, please. Thank God it's straightened up there. Jesus. We're trying to get to 190 knots, please. 190 knots would be great. Speed brake extended, I know. I need it extended. So we're 15 miles. $180 knots. That's 5. Put localizer on. Oh my God. Are we actually doing it? Are we actually doing it? We're at 4. We are high though, we are high. Okay, localizer. Put the approach on the approach. $180 knots. 12 miles. Come back to the 149. That's 15. 160 knots. On the glide path, on localizer. Crossing a power station. Flap noises are absolutely beautiful. Nine miles. IS of 150. Flap 25. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Third flight's a charm, guys. Third flight's a charm. Okay, this is flaps 25. Very slow to come out. Very slow to come out. Okay, flaps 25. 158 knots. 2,600 feet. 1019. Checklist. Approach. Altimeters are set. Checklist complete. Okay, 6 miles. Flaps 30. Put the barn doors out. We will, I think we're going to take manual control of the aeroplane at 1,000 feet. Oh god, the gear. Alright, gear's coming down. Okay, we are descending. We are descending on the glide path. Happy days, happy days. We're doing it, boys, we're doing it. We're literally doing it. We're going to go full manual, which means auto throttle will be disarmed. Land 3, speed, localizer, glide slope. Minimum 618. Gear is down, auto brake is 3.
1,000.
Yeah. Okay. My aircraft. I'm taking off the auto throttle. Yeah.
500.
Quite slow.
400.
Quite slow.
Approaching minimums. 300.
What's happening to my auto throttle? What's happening to my throttles?
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Quite slow. 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 Quite slow.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Well, that will teach me. That will teach me. The throttles weren't in the correct position, so I couldn't operate them. So we were just, I took the auto throttles off, and then we were just gliding at that point. That was funny. We did the like the ILS. We got the ILS to work. We did the approach. Actually worked for the first time. And then I almost smashed us into the floor because we had no throttle. Okay, lovely. So we made it. Now comes the fun bit. Now comes the fun bit. Now we get to watch the replay. Oh yeah. Go up this end, shall we? Where's a good place to go? I think maybe here? Come on. We've only got the aircraft recording like for like 5 minutes, so bring her back. Bring her back. We were so close to dying. We were so close to dying, guys. So close. Oh my god. So close to dying. I was like trying to adjust the throttles and nothing was happening. We were just sinking. Oh god, this ain't good. That's when we got the throttle in here. Managed to stabilize. Good job they spool up pretty quick. You almost got airborne again then. Hold the nose off, hold the nose off. And she's down. Okay, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Let's go right to the back of the runway. Right down here. Okay, to come back. I think we did alright considering we like almost crashed. We did alright. Sinking. Full power. Not bad, not bad. I didn't get the turn sorted as much as I wanted. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Yeah, considering I almost smashed it into the floor, I think we saved it all right. Doing a couple of replays so I can make a couple of little shorts in the future. I'm a massive 777 fan. I just love the way it looks on approach. Just looks so good. Like, that to me is just, wow. Looks so good. So good. What the hell am I loading up in? Alright, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to go and have a victory ice cream now. I'm actually chuffed that I managed to actually do the ILS for once. I just got to remember to put the throttle levers back to the correct position. Otherwise we have no throttle. Lesson learned. Won't make that mistake again. And yeah, the next flight will be taking this bad boy back to East Midlands, I think. I need to lock in and get the approach sort of figured out. That went a lot better than before. If the freaking throttle thing didn't ruin it, then I would have been happy with that. GG's. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day, sleaze. Whatever you're doing, mate. Enjoy your weekend. Peace and love. Catch you later.